boys and girls. It is time for another fun lesson with Miss Leslie. Okay, so we aren't together in school this week, which means, oh man, no new food prep? Ah, don't worry, I sent food prep home with you this week. And guess what we get to make? Worms in the dirt. Delicious. So this is what you're going to do. First of all, you need to wash your hands. Now, I'm using sanitizer, but I also washed my hands in the bathroom with soap and water. So make sure you go do that right now. Wash your hands with soap and water. Make sure they're super clean. Get rid of all those yucky germs. We do not like those germs. Yuck. Then, what you're going to need out of your take-home bag is this baggie. And inside it's got some food ingredients. There's a pudding cup and a little cup of some pretend dirt. And there might even be a gummy worm or two. Okay? So you're going to need that, and you're going to need a spoon. Okay? So I'm going to take out all of my ingredients to make my food prep. So, I have a couple things in a cup. The first thing you're going to need is to take your items out of the cup. You're going to need a cup because this is where you're going to build your dirt. Your yummy dirt treat. Okay, you're going to have a pudding. You're going to have some pretend dirt, which is really crushed up Oreos. Delicious. And in here, hiding are two little worms, okay? So, we know that worms have to live in the dirt, right? Because they don't like the light, they don't like it when it's bright outside, and they like the underground because it's nice and cool. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take the top off of your dirt, but be very careful you don't spill it, because this is all you got, okay? Now, you can see that the container is filled up almost to the top. I want you to carefully use two hands like we do at school when we pour, and pour half of your dirt in. Not all of it, just half. So let's see if I can do it. Okay, that looks about half. Can you see what that looks like? I've got dirt in the bottom of my cup, and I still have some left in my other cup. I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to use this later, okay? Now, how about we do this? Let's take the top off of our pudding. See if you can open it by yourself. It's chocolate pudding. It looks kind of like mud or dirt too. And you know what I can't resist? I'm going to lick the top. Mmm, delicious. This pretend dirt tastes pretty good. Okay, now we're going to do a scooping work. So I'd like you to take your spoon and scoop your pudding into your cup. We're going to add more dirt. I'm going to call this muddy dirt because it looks really wet. Ooey gooey. Ooey gooey, delicious fun. Okay. And if you feel like you need to take a lick, you can, because it's your spoon. You're not sharing germs, right? You can even scrape the rest of the pudding out and take a taste. Okay, now, the next thing we're going to do, this is what my cup looks like so far. I've got some dirt in there and some mud in there. Now I'm going to open up my worms. And I'm going to hide my worms. I'm going to take one of my worms and put it into the mud, and the other one of my worms right on top. This is what it looks like. See, they're hiding right in there. And now, this is why I saved my pretend dirt, my Oreo cookie dirt, for the end. Because I'm going to use two hands again, because I'm going to pour it. And I'm going to sprinkle it on top of my worms and cover them up. Because they don't like the sunlight. Oh, look at that. See, you can't even see them. I hid them. They're in there, though. Now, all of that good work, that good pouring and scooping work, guess what you get to do now? Get that spoon back out, because you're going to take your cup of dirt, and now it's time to find the worms. Maybe now, I know in our last work we helped the worms and saved them from the birds, but maybe now, since it's a food work, we can pretend that we are the birds and we're going to find our worms and nibble them. So let's see, I'm going to dig in. That was a delicious dirt scoop, but I didn't catch a worm yet. Let me try again. Uh-oh, that's a big scoop. Oh my goodness. That is a chewy bite. Oh my goodness. I definitely got one of my worms in that scoop, and it was delicious. So you guys have fun. Enjoy making your cup of dirt, your wormy dirt. And I would love to know how you would, if you enjoyed this food prep, and you can send me a picture or a video. I'd love to hear from you. Have fun!